Hello everyone. I'm going to say just a few words about this book here, which as you can see is about developing expertise through experience, and it follows the stories of 20 ELT practitioners who are developing their own approach to teaching, using but not following and free from the conventional methodologies, but researching through their experience what has a real sense of plausibility for them. Now, I'm not going to say very much, so I'll jump into the deep end and say my own view is that we are learning beings. We are born to learn. We are human beings, learning beings, born to learn, and dedicated in some internal way to becoming what we can be, to becoming ourselves, and that when engaged in that we feel particularly good. Of course, stuff gets in the way, and this process gets hijacked by people who, with the best will in the world probably, tell us what to learn and how to learn it. Maybe that's necessary. But what can happen is that we may end up not relating to learning in a way that is our birthright. Now, in this book, we get 20 teachers showing us how they have learned their way, using but not following conventional training, as I said, and turning their experience into expertise through reflection and trial and error and feedback and practice and so on. Now, I was fortunate enough to work with Caleb Gutenio in the last 12 years of his life, and he had a number of pithy sayings, one of which is that life is about turning time into experience, and he would say we are born with all the time of our lives in front of us but no experience, and when that time is up, that's it, and we have filled ourselves with experience. And that sort of deeply in us is this desire for experience, not just any experience, but that which helps us to become what we can be. And so we all individually want a good rate of exchange of time for experience, and that's where education plays a key part in taking our time and leaving us, we hope, with worthwhile experience. And a teacher who is engaged in that perhaps can be one of the best kinds of help for us. And that's why I value this book, is because it tracks the stories of 20 teachers developing their own intuitive and never fixed ongoing knowledge and skill. Probably like you, I've experienced such teachers in my own classes as a student from childhood days up to the present moment, and also of course teachers outside the school setting. And I have found that the fact of learning, not necessarily the subject itself, that's possible, but the fact of learning itself is something which is thrilling. The incredible discovery of experiencing myself as a learner. I've also seen this in my own classes as a teacher, and when I've seen people light up through finding that they are learning. Probably not from anything that I've done, but more likely from me getting out the way. So I commend this book because I think it helps us to feel perhaps less dependent on conventional methods, though to take those into account and to assess them, and free to develop our own plausible methods which are true to us and true to our learners, and which help us to develop expertise from experience and give our students expertise from which their own experience and expertise will flow. So I hope you'll have a look at the book. Thank you.